I'm not gonna lie to you, Tune. There's something that I really do appreciate is that Nami's Esports is doing a great job of helping the scene out. They came in and they said, you know what? One would think that they would stick to what they know, right? They would stick to the region, which is Guadalajara. So, but no, they're going everywhere. They're helping a lot of spaces within Mexico as a whole. They were in Vallarta, they were in Tampico, they were who else were there? They were in a lot of places, like a lot of places. So Namis is helping out a lot of the scene, and I really do appreciate it. So shout outs to them, and shout outs also to VGBootCamp that are letting us stay here. But regardless of how many shout outs I have to do, we're starting right off the bat. We're going with CapaBlanca614 against Rubric, the Luigi, and this is a Mario Kingdom matchup. Bowser against Luigi.
Yes, a Mushroom Kingdom bout, and Rubric getting some solid tornado confirms over here. Just adding to your comment, they were also in Ciudad Victoria, organizing the Abierto Ciudad Victoria, and this guy, Rubric, is, well, looking for that Victoria as well. He is looking for that win, even preventing CapaBlanca from going for a heavier punish on the air. That's not super common to see. Bowser usually has a really easy way into the air, especially with a Whirling Fortress, but here Rubric has found a way to challenge that, and so CapaBlanca really needs to rethink his game plan, because Rubric is the one controlling the situation so far, even though he is now in the ledge trap situation, but no! The tornado is going to prevent anything from happening.
Quite so, as we're seeing here right now, Kappa in a very difficult situation as well. As we saw beforehand within the ledge trapping right here, Luigi is one of those characters that can ledge trap you very well. No, all he had to do was just back throw, bro. Why didn't you just grab him? And he gets punished for it as well. Just eat that up smash right here, ladies and gentlemen. And Luigi is within percentage. Oh, that platform helping him out right there. Please punch. No, the balloon. Why did you hit the balloon?
So close. No, the balloon's still on. He's still on deck. You can still catch it.
Whoever balloon is my winner. No.
Whoever pops the balloon actually gets an extra win, so you guys should definitely go for that. Oh my lord, and Rubric trying to get that extra win real quick. I don't think that would have been enough to kill. It's Bowser at the end of the day, but the percentage is still building up, and Rubric can find another one of those sweet spot up base, or just another tornado. CapaBlanca barely living.
The weight right there of Bowser just helping him out, being one of the heaviest. Let me correct myself. He is the heaviest character in the game right there. That is exactly why he was able to live. And another flying slam just hitting him straight into the ground, making him a tortilla right there. And Luigi's not much that he can do, but what? Well, what was that DI?
He had just lost his stock, so the backer was unstalled. It was a new backer, so it was full power. There was also poor DI, and it was also high in percents. He was close to the ledge, so a lot of things, but I do believe that a good DI could have saved him. Still, first game goes to Rubric, the Luigi main, and being a heavy playing against Luigi, a heavy that also relies on close combat, I'm not super surprised that this is what happened, but, you know, it's still kind of sad to see that, much like with Kazuya, you play a super careful neutral game to avoid getting caught, but I think in this case, in this particular matchup, both characters have to play super careful around each other. Bowser also has a great killing power, and you saw how early Luigi can die off of the Bowser bombs.
Yes, and like the thing is, we saw that forward smash did a lot of damage straight off the bat, and Bowser just simply has that power, has that destructive potential, and nobody seems to bat an eye that this character is also super fast. So he can get in, he can weave out, and while he is on the bigger side, he still has that tough guy. And oh my god, you're gonna need like 1,000,000,000% off of one interaction right there. 30% off of just one neutral B, and this could be it. No, just flubs that combo right there, but still 46% right off the bat, immediately matched up by CapaBlanca as well, and this is looking like an even-er matchup.
Also, please note how every time Rubric loses neutral, it's because he did not press a button. This guy can press whatever button he wants. He's either going to trade or he's going to win the exchange, and now even looking for an edge, but barely living. CapaBlanca gets a great sack, and then Rubric can go for that second hit to close things out. CapaBlanca also really aware of where that tornado was going, gets the taunt, gets the stock, Now let's hope it's not a taunt to get body situation. It was.
Calm down. Shut up already. That taunt you, but that was a very nice down smash as well. Very well spaced, and he also got the tipper hitbox per se. It doesn't have like a specifically tipper hitbox, but he got the exact distance that he needed afterwards. So he knew that he could possibly punish with the forward smash because that move has lag for days. But he said, you know what? Let's just go for something safe. Let's just go for something quick. One of the quicker options that Bowser has of smash attacks out of shield, of course, is the down smash. So doing it very well right there, and we're seeing right here that regardless of what an optical punish that was, he already tied up the stocks Rubric, and he's also making it towards him getting the lead, and that's just the power of Luigi Toon. You know that Luigi is very, very impressive. That's gonna be it. Sure, you can get your face out of here and straight into the upper blast zone because this Bowser is gone.
Also, he got the spot dodge on that down smash because he knows how dangerous it is. He has to be extra careful of it. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I thought that could have been a backer, and Rubric could have gotten something great out of it, but unfortunately, nobody lost their stock. Or well, fortunately, nobody lost their stock there. CapaBlanca still trying to go for some really risky options. He ends up getting caught in the same exact setup once again, 82% to boot, and Rubric is just looking for another one of those up Bs, and that's gonna be the game most likely, no matter the DI. CapaBlanca, what you doing here to save yourself, man? Great DI mix-up though. Rubric loses the confirm here. Oh, damn, that was a double taunt to get body. He taunted earlier on, and now he has D's to end the game? That was really bad.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm in the lead. I'm really feeling myself. And then just dies. Just like immediately just cripples up and dies. Unfortunate stuff right there. I saw that he tried to go to the ledge. He tried so hard and got so far. But guess what? It didn't even matter, Toon. Unfortunately, right there, he wasn't able to get that downer to get towards the stage. And now we're seeing that both of these players just they're doing their best in a way. I do understand that they like using this matchup as well, because I do feel like CapaBlanca could get this, win this, but he just has to, I know it's going to sound like very strange in a way, he just has to not commit as hard as he has been, because that's where Rubric has been punishing him quite a lot.
True. The commitment is really what gets you caught in these Luigi punishes. I think Luigi in particular, you already know how big of a heavy hitter he is. Even if you're Bowser, even if you're going to live to a very high percent, it's going to represent a risk being so heavy. You're a combo food for Luigi. You can get caught in the abyss a lot of times. And like we said, you can also survive with the proper DI, but if you survive, you're still going to eat up about 90% like he just did. And so we're super close to 100%. We're super close to getting another up B. And Rubric is just looking for that setup. What's the deal here? Oh my lord, he read that, but he did not catch it in time.
Not quite so in time, but you see, the thing is, just sometimes it's not about connecting the move as well. It's just about sending a message. And he sent that message saying, you know what? I can catch you off guard, and if I do, I will punish you for it. Right here, going with the green missile. Not quite going to be able to make it back, of course, because those fists of fury that Bowser has, just simply that tilt toward at the ledge. But did you see it? No taunt this time, because he knows that if he is to taunt, he could get bodied again. But playing very, very well right here. Oh, getting in with the two frame and trying to go for him. Just gets him off the green missile. Not quite going to make it. The tech again. And now he's placed in a very unfortunate situation. But what a display of skill.
Yes, indeed. That recovery was looking super rough for both of them, especially Rubric, but he still made it back, and now he is once again pressured to make this one back. He does get CapaBlanca off of him at the very least, and so CapaBlanca, with a lot of percent on his side, has still yet to lose his stock. So the defensive plays, like you said, Dio, are coming through. He is not committing quite as much. When he does, he knows he's going to get a big punish out of things, and Rubric is down, and that's 2 stocks of difference.
Unfortunate right there what we saw, that Rubric, he had the Uno reverse card placed on him, and it was just unfortunate right there. But right here we're going to see the ledge trap situation, just finally with the karate chop is able to get him out of here. But I mean, come on, you already have 2 stocks of a lead, but it is Luigi, the character that we're talking about, the character that has a combo 0 to death engraved in his name as well. So, and more so on Bowser because he is one of the big boys of Smash. But right here, very well done connecting that forward air into the dash attack, and Kappa not committing at all. Maybe he didn't feel confident enough in his spacing in order to connect right there. But we're seeing right here that Rubric trying to go for the pivot grabs. And whilst I do understand it, if he just stood there and just grabbed normally, he would have gotten the range. Like sometimes the dash can be a bit more on the tricky side, but oh, here we go. This could be a very difficult situation for him, but no, just bears out of it. Bowser right here, CapaBlanca knowing quite well what he has to do in order to avoid the plungers.
Also extending the hitbox, if you saw that, he hit the projectile, he hit the plunger, and so the forwarder was out a little bit longer, so Rubric could not go off stage and get anything done. Now he gets a down smash, but once again, same setup to put pressure onto Kappa as he's coming back. He does grab the ledge, and CapaBlanca is one setup away from getting this game for himself. Rubric is down. We're going to game number 4, and this game in particular, I think, was a great masterclass of how to switch playstyles on the go. He really started to play a lot more defensively, and it worked out wonders in his favor.
Of course, and I really tend to understand why it's so important to switch up your playstyle on the fly. Like you lost 2 games because your playstyle didn't work. What will you do now? And a lot of players just tend to say, no, well, you know what, I'll stick to my guns. But if they're not working, you have to change. You have to change it up, and I really like that about what's going on with both of these 2 players. It's just very, very nice to see that sometimes changing up the playstyle can get you wins, and it could set up even to a potential 3-0 comeback, you know? Right now, CapaBlanca, like I mentioned, was able to win this game. I told you, I know that he can do it. He was just struggling quite a lot right there. So I want to see how this ends up as well, because we're going to be seeing that both of them are going to go back to the characters, and I find it very frustrating in a way to see that he was struggling so much towards the end, but now I feel a good vibe coming from CapaBlanca now that he understands what he has to do.
Same. Also, we're going to another one of those stages that are going to allow him to play a lot more defensively. Look at this. He's just running from him. And Rubric, well, this is just the beginning of the game. I hope he is not feeling like he made a huge mistake. He can still correct this. But CapaBlanca realizes that if he gets the advantage, he can just run with it. Luigi is not a fast character on the ground. He cannot move in the air either. And so you can run circles around him and also catch him off stage. So there you go. CapaBlanca already looking so much better again.
And yes, you see, I've seen oh, what a nice up Abierto shield, but not quite going to be enough. And even with the Remoline right there, just simply getting hit. Shout out to Roy, who hates that term, by the way. But yes, I do have to see
which term does he hate? The Remoline? Does he hate the Remoline?
Yeah, yes, he hates the Remoline. He hates
good to know he hates the Remoline.
Yes, he hates Remoline, fervently. He doesn't hate Remoline, he hates Remoline as much. But yeah, going back to the match right here too, I do have to see that, ooh, Cooper, oh my man, he almost had that 0 to death on lock.
Yeah, it was really looking close. CapaBlanca, like we said at the beginning, he can run away with a lead, but now that he is behind in percent, he needs to commit, and this is where Rubric shines. This is where he can catch him, and this is where the tornado, the cyclone, is going to catch him off guard as well. Another one of those, and he will go, and definitely that's the game. That's the second stock, and this is looking really close to being game for Rubric, but the percent is catching on, and he cannot toss out the plunger. We already saw how the forwarder can extend with that. He needs to play extra careful, and he does not. He whiffs. That's the last stock of the game deal. We're going to a last stock situation.
All right, and that is exactly what we're going to be seeing. What was within CapaBlanca's favor is not going to be 1-2 anymore. Oh, a double up tilt, 100%. 100%, 89 right there, 107 with that back air off of one interaction. And CapaBlanca is just struggling right now. Struggling in the heart of the Northern Cave. Because right here, I do see that Luigi all he has to do is just touch his shield wrong. CapaBlanca has to touch Luigi's shield wrong once, and that is going to be it. But, oh, we have him in an offstage situation. We saw that once. He did it once. He could do it again. He's gonna try to push him off. No, with the fire breath. Oh, but the off smash at the ledge. Impressive stuff right here too. I do see where we're going for. He didn't jab block him. He didn't jab block him.
Oh, but he gets the cyclone. Dear Lord, this is looking so even now. We know that Bowser can hit pretty much anything, and it's going to be the stock, but so can Luigi. A backer will definitely do it. If Rubric listens to me, he's going to go with the backer, but no, it's a forward smash! Oh my lord, CapaBlanca! That's not how you want to expose yourself! But he commits, he misses, and the forward smash is going to close out the set. Rubric eliminates his compatriot and moves on in the loser's bracket.
Unfortunate stuff we saw right there. CapaBlanca really noticed that he had to hit that in order to be able to win the game, but he exposed himself a bit too much. And you know what they say, high risk, high reward. But I mean, this time it was the risk, the one that actually came and bit him. So we're going to be seeing CapaBlanca fall 3-1 against Rubric, but what a spectacular display of both of these characters, and there was a lot of skill involved as well. We saw those combos that